And there we go. Turns out the roommate unplugged the wireless. Thank you for covering Glaive. That is absolutely lad of you. Do, 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 do. Sorry for the momentary lapse. Let's get this taken care of and clean up the furry convention. And he bled out. Yeah, the best way to take care of shamblers if you want to capture them is let them bleed. Because when it turns out you can take like 1,000,000 hits, you're good to go. And the police officer just shot one of our boys in the back of the head again. And because he hit a fuel line, the same fuel line that stopped a furry convention. Yeah. Well, the terror's over. That's good. And I'm out of space. Why? Because I've got probably a shit ton of shamblers and other, yeah, big things. I mean, I guess we did. Don't ask why we did it. Honestly, I probably won't be using double barrels. That's some space saving. No more Sten. No more Rack, honestly. No more Scorp. Won't be using the mini-me this run. Don't need that many Calico. I'm running out of Incendiary and 5.56. That's great. Solid, Zeo, Noob, Sergeant Stens. Ice Cold Killer, Zeo. Multi-Killer, Zeo. Killing 4 in one turn. Rocket Scientist, Zeo. Rocket weapons require great finesse and absolute responsibility. +1 firing, and then alternatively +1 strength or reactions, alternatively. Luxury, Trooper Luxury, Elite. A lot of good stuff being thrown around there. Alien Alloys Engineering. Alien alloys by themselves are fantastic, but they are so different from our materials that figuring out their exact physical properties and how to introduce them into the alloy sheet took me a night or two. But now that we have these obstacles behind, let's put this new technology to use. How about some improvements to our firearms? Just saying. No. Vest. I have had too many good people die, too many good deaths for that. An entire fresh batch of new agents. Welcome to the team, Mr. Jazz. And yet the council's still very pleased with us. I'm not very pleased with us, admittedly. Well, Knifetail made it to Senior. Alright. Build facilities. Gym. Prison cell. And a sick bay. Also afford them a dragonfly. And we can have some people there to actually, you know, pick up the slack when Black Lotus comes around. I'll finish out the month because we had that crash out. Tritanium vest. This ballistic vest is reinforced with tritanium for greatly improved durability. Fucking finally. Eight vests is enough for a full team. If I wanted to, I could go do the Red Dawn HQ again, but I don't. Again, I actually don't know how to get to Night Ops armor. We have successfully decoded the memory card. All Red Dawn secrets, including names, addresses, logbooks, expenses, contacts, aliases, estates. We have it all, Commander. Their future is in your hands. I have the data ready for disclosure to the right people. This is done, Red Dawn is finished, but it's ultimately your call if and when we want to do this. I'll support your every decision. Fuck 'em. I need to have a termination. That is a good question. Do I have those fully researched? I'm gonna assume I do. Yeah, I do. They slip through the cracks. Dangerous Lunatic. It's actually been a fairly quiet month. Well, I need to get the new people, you know, trained up and good to go, so... Oh my god, it's so good. It's so fucking good. Look at those blue suits. Look at them. Oh, this is so good. Real fucking armor. He needs a shotgun. He has no accuracy whatsoever. Yes, we did, and I'm sorry that he just got fucking murked. I'm also out of incendiary grenades, which is not so good. Cargonian. Will do. There should be enough lights to be fine. Oh, there he is. Oh, it does no damage. We'll take it. Good job, Vintage. Cavalier for everyone. I'll go with this one. Hey, he's even Chinese. Hello there, Ragged Edge. Once the gym goes up here, I'll actually have a second source of recruits just getting trained and ready. Terminate the Red Dawn. Job done, Commander. We have informed the United Nations and the President of Russia of the complete Red Dawn agenda and of all associated details. This will be more than enough to get all of their commanding officers sentenced to a long time in prison, or worse. I wish we could see their faces now. Now we can concentrate on really important things. And we can also sell any Red Dawn memory cards we may have. We don't need them anymore. Shouldn't that give me promo 3? Oh, Origins, Deep Communities, Into the Dark, or the Portal system. Oh, I need the giant spider? Oh, fuck. Well, in either case, now the newbies can actually go do these operations without fear. Oh, wait, shit. I actually don't have the ability to make more. Tritanium Foundry requires power system. Fuck. So these are the only suits I'm going to get for the time being. Okay, that's not good. They did indeed nerf it, so it's not going to be that easy. Now every casualty hurts more, to put it bluntly. Because if they die with their suits on, I don't think we can repair them. Fucking serious? Lucky asses. Alright, get out there, Sergeant Sten. Bomb them back into the Stone Age. Noob, get back on the ship. They have no trouble punching through the side of the armor. It's still a plate at the end of the day. Just short. That is a brick of TNT. Are you fucking serious? Well, there goes one suit of armor. Fuck you. Fuck off. It at least saved their lives. I swear they've made Dagonites tougher by this point. Yeah, no one's combat capable here, so it's just vintage. Hate doing this, but he has to survive. Medic, hold it. That's what that armor is made for. That's a kill for Medic. Unfortunately, not doing so hot on the rest of those hits, but... enemy shotguns work perfectly well for this purpose. Blitz, blitz, blitz! Hit. Got him. That's a Chosen coming in. And 13 anti-personnel mines. And a fuck ton of ammo boxes. Okay. Loads of money. Oh my god! Fuck! They blew up the back of the Sky Ranger with that. Goodbye, my only taser pistol, every M16 that wasn't being carried, a bunch of healing gel. I don't even know how the fuck they hit that from that angle, but sure, whatever, go fuck yourself. Yeah, the TNT apparently hit 4 tiles backwards and 3 tiles up from the front wheel. Vintage Gunslinger. Solid R1. Patient just about everyone on that mission. And Jazz was the one who was utterly obliterated from existence. Fucking man. Honestly, I can't resupply that MP5, so get rid of it. Get rid of the small shotguns. $500 was deposited into our bank account by an unknown person. Good to know our cause has actual material support written beyond what's written on the contract. That's nice. Jim is 8. Red Dawn Pioneer. Anatoly Andiev. Military engineer of Red Dawn. A former operative of the Red Dawn and a former member of the GRU Spetsnaz. Though formerly a low rank, he has personal connections to the Verhuka, or the groups in charge of the organization, and is a popular figure among the Red Dawn soldiers. I at least need some healing gel to float us for the time being. Good evening, Geo. Free zombie. Osiren warehouse detected in Russia. Alright, well that's a good chance to get some other people in the running. Oh, I also probably went most of my clubs. Stun. What do I got for stun? Not a whole lot. Actually, you could still work to improve your firing accuracy. You've actually got good starting aim, so I'll take you and make you use blunt grenades. You know, another thought occurs. How are you supposed to get the tritanium ammo you need for tritanium ammunition? This research actually kind of garbage for the time being because I can't do much with it. Should be putting my resources into actually getting interrogations out. So I stop wasting interrogation time. Or rather, gym time. Not gym time, space in the interrogation lounge. Prefer that to be in day. Let's go. And we're here. Local law enforcement investigators found a large warehouse used by Osiren to store smuggled goods. During the arrest, the suspects fiercely resisted, and now there's a serious exchange of fire between Osiren and the police. The criminals barricaded themselves in the building and are laying suppressive fire from there. Neutralize all forces and try to keep the casualties among the policemen to a minimum. That's a hell of a start. Who's got a stun rod? And you have a grenade launcher, too. Great. Actually did some serious damage right there, so maybe some more shots would do the trick. Shotgun's not gonna do it. I am genuinely amazed. Khalid, you may actually have a place here. He's got an MG. Get him, rookie. You only have buckshot, rookie. That's another fucking NG. I didn't know it was oops, all heavy weapons for the enemy today. Landon hits. And you just blunted out the side of that door, but that's fine. Friendly took 2 hits. Through the front shield. She's getting really good at taking bullets, because this is another time she's taken rounds and survived. Even small hits count. Three bleed stacks is not good. Well, they've got an auto, like a full fucking auto cannon. So yeah, that's no fun. That's a kill for Cargonian. Thank God losing close combat. And the dog just took out one of the guys on the ground. Who's got a meta pack? You do. Patched up, good to go. And Cargonian just gunned down one of our own allies. And that's a rocket that killed the Cargonian. Because he just happened to have an RPG. Jesus. And that's 2 suits of Tritanium I've lost in this operation. Oh, he's got 6 stacks of bleed. Well, so much for having nice armor. Majority of it is gone. Arasukas, that's a weapon I can start making my own ammunition for, I think. And he hit his own boss on the ground, because of course he did. Thankfully, I think he'll be fine, because he's not at all wounded. Specifically so. Bad idea, actually. The DiCaprio needs to survive. Actually, he took significant amount of bleed. What the shit? Well, it's up to Toothless to save the day at this point. The hell? Oh, that's where he went. Negative 203 points. Flying drone. That actually might be helpful. And two of those were wearing the nice suits. I got one capo out of that. I did get some electronics, though, which are actually worthless. M60, Black Ops Assault Cannon, Light Cannon. I'm never going to use those anti-personnel mines, quite honestly. I didn't realize I had so many PKMs, so we could make use of that. Get rid of the Papa Shot clips, never going to use them. Toothless and Vintage were solid. Vintage was a medic. Executioner, Toothless. Battle Scarred, Vintage medic. Elite, Vintage. Overwatcher, Shark and medic, and Trooper medic. Because apparently Cargonia ain't working out right now. I have a feeling that they would still take that name well. I just realized I have 2 mil. Red Dawn Pioneer, AKSU-74. A short and better quality version of the Kalashnikov rifle, intended for use for the Warsaw Pact's non-frontline personnel and special police forces. A manufacturing plant. Well, alright. Send in the elite crew for this one, and with what fucking tritanium I still got left. We don't have enough M16s at this point. What do I got as a standard issue rifle that can make up for not having these? Well, I can give some agents SVDs. And I do still actually have some... I did just regain a whole crap ton of AKs, so... Come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Oh, wait. Oh, we're right together. Well, that works out rather conveniently, don't it? No need to divide and conquer here. And Zio just strafes something while he's on the move, because that's just what he does. That's still base to base. Gonna light his ass up. Probably wise to get away from the edge at this point. And away from the edge. They're trying to take shots, but thankfully did not hit. Ass. Just taking all the gunfire. To be fair, that's what he does. He's cybered up to high hell. Got him. Here, Clearglaive. And away from the edge you go, Zio. And a Cyberweb asshole tries to pull a fast one on Krios, but unfortunately he's a little better than that. Zio takes out another target, and the team should get back together and try to navigate this. I see those incendiary grenades down there. This'll be a good restock. Watching our ass, watching our ass. Ah, found a target. And the jobber puts her down. Hey, Fireborn. Yeah, teams of two seem to be the best way to attack this. Which is exactly why I do not have a person backing me up. I am clearly a genius. Shark, you're with me. Well, they seem to be panicking over there. That's a rarity for Cyberweb. Like a genuine rarity. Huh. I mean, that works. Light him up, Zio. Putting holes into the robots. Nicely done, Zio. Glaive, sweep it. I don't even know what Siberia is, other than that small country in which Russia really likes to send convicts. That was very fortunate, because Krios would have been stuck there. Target. And kill. Good shot, Glaive. Now, we got an asshole over here. That's fair. And if they turn out to be good, hey, hidden gems, right? Laser! Always going apeshit. Fuck him. Drill him. I'm not gonna feel bad for Cyberweb. I owe them one. Yikes. That was some fire. Bounce the first round, second round, drops it. And I just drilled him to death, so no worries there. Not a whole lot left on the board if the turn went that fast. It's just finding the last of these fucking drones. Ah! There he is. And now he's enemy unknown. Great. Ah! Doc. Two good hits, and then duck into the sliding doors. Duck back under the sliding doors. Hi, friends! Ah, shit. Something of the goodies just went up. Well, we bagged it. Cyberweb plans. Alien data slate. Vibroblade, napalm grenade. Honestly, the Vibroblade's a hell of a meme. Don't think I'll be using Uzis at this point. Probably not using the Barrett either, so I'll just dump it. Requires power systems, which requires a fucking engineer. Not much can be done about that. Master of the AKM, Krios III. Trooper, Krios IV. Night Owls, specifically for Glaive and Bruno, but Knifetail and Zeo also got some Night Owls, which are quite nice. Red Dawn Pioneer, Scientist, Red Dawn. Hi there, EVE Online. Dr. Grumman's research on human metabolism contributed to the success of the East German athletes. She retired early and disappeared from public life after what we now know was an offer to work from the Red Dawn to work on something much more groundbreaking. She believed to be an important member of the Red Dawn research staff, overseeing their human enhancement program. Interpol has been notified. Composed entirely of mostly of former Soviet officials dissatisfied with the new order of things, Red Dawn runs on an efficient mix of ideology and pragmatism. They consider the alien society, or at least what they know about it from evidence recovered from old USSR warehouses, to be superior in terms of technology, and arguably also morality. Their goal is to survive the inevitable alien conquest and possibly even profit from it. They consider the aliens not much different than us, and what we should become more like them to better fit in within the alien empire. They also believe that the aliens must have some sort of internal discourse, and that they can be influenced from within by means of classic politics. Much of their effort is focused on gathering resources for future negotiations with the invaders after we join them. And yes, there is an Arasaka. It's a sniper rifle. And no, I haven't even run into a liquidator yet, I believe. No, wait, no, the guy with the hats. Oh god, 15 Siren crates? The fuck yes. Embryo, Durithread Flame Glove, Gauss Rifle, Magneto Plasma Gun, Optronic Parts, Plasma Caster, Plasma Sword, Top Secret Files, Sonic Cannons, Zombie Parasite, and a Zybrite Container. Pre-underwater shit? Yeah, it is difficult. Also, I know I'm hurting for space right now, but let's see what ammo we can get. Black Ops Sniper, Cause, Electro Flares, Flashbangs, P90, 7.62, Grenade, Barrett. 45 ACP, Makarov, Papasha, Shotgun, so much shotguns, Heavy Shotgun. I mean, it's a Gauss rifle. It's in the name. Alright, get some rookies with some guns out there. Who is the most shittiest looking shit carrot? He's got red glowing demon eyes. That, no, wait, hold on. Can I get even more shit carrot? Yeah, that's the face of someone who's going to, you know, tell you your rights through the end of a beat stick. You get the nicer handguns. The box has an FNFAL and a snub nose. These Guardians of the Black Lotus hideouts undergo rigorous military training. They are adequately armed, but their greatest advantage is camouflage and stealth. A pack of cigarettes with illegal and probably extraterrestrial additives. Where do the cultists even get this from? Every cigarette restores morale, energy, and sanity for the cost of 1 health and 6 stun. Scientists have arrived. Alright, some critters killed a thing. I don't see the critter immediately. The critter refuses to be identified. Quickly, make a weird hexagonal star thing. We must identify where the critter may be. Oh, it's an Asmodean cobra. Those are fun. As exemplified as one of my guys gets nearly murked. Guess who doesn't get to do anything else today? Your poison, the acid nearly burning your arm off. Oh, that was easy. Red Dawn Sailor. Sailors are Red Dawn members responsible for logistics, communications, and supervision. Their name and appearance reflects the fact that they are current or former members of the Russian Navy, which has been deeply infiltrated by Red Dawn and sometimes used for unofficial objectives. Their equipment presents only a moderate threat in combat, but their bioengineered bodies should not be underestimated. Crazy Hassan, arms dealer, freelancer. Regardless of how you receive this message, it is an advertisement made by Hassan specifically for you. Interested in weapons? If something is a weapon, Hassan has it. Best discounts, no return, you get what you paid for. Don't hesitate, no gun is too big or small for Hassan. Repeat customers get free crazy camel figures handmade by Hassan's little brother. Status open for business. And hello there, Boom. Thank you for the raid. Come on down, enjoy the tea. And maybe some aliens on the side. How was your evening tonight? Did more, lobotomy, did you? Oh wait, I got a crate of rich medical supplies and Zerbrite. Luger. Classic pistol design commonly used by the German army in World War I and II. Phased out due to complex mechanisms, but still can be found in the hands of civilians. Osiren Capo. These veteran soldiers of Osiren are tougher, meaner, and better equipped than their less prominent buddies. They certainly are dangerous, but fancy trash is still trash. Carlos Tanaka, arms dealer for Osiren. Once a famous expert in ancient firearms, this Peruvian-Japanese professor of history suddenly disappeared from public life. Now he's one of the most important figures in the weapon trafficking networks around the world, providing suspiciously advanced weapons to criminal groups and oppressive governments. Interpol has been notified. This zombie is particularly large and heavy. Its biochemistry is drastically different from that of regular zombies and contains a high-energy compound. Inside its digestive tract, we have found the remains of another zombie. Wait, what? Thank you kindly, my dude. It's been a practicing affair, and even then I can still do much better. Mass driver weapons, yeah. Wait, heavyweight mass driver leads to Gauss weapons. Requires laser. Yeah, not a chance in hell. Not for a long while. Still, it's nice. Concussion. Oh, right. Sonic weapons. Bill, you having a good night there, Zero Air? Alright. Secret files. Could be better, Narhells. Could be worse, but could be better. Been losing a lot of good talent today. Alright, let's get people deployed on that. Dagonites, let's go. Somebody's armed with a crossbow. Oh, hello there. And you had a double-barrel shotgun that you still have reactions. That is rude as hell. Shit. Double shit. Yeah, she wasn't going to survive. She already took a bad hit. Shark can still survive, though. It'd be for the best if he did. Right, sandy biome, everyone moves slower. Bullets whizzing past my head. You never go full rookie, except when you do. Well, the house is clean. That's good. And that guy just bounced a pistol round. Kill for a rookie. Get the guy with the shotgun. And that's another kill for the same rookie. Not bad, sir. Well, we see another one of them, and he's got a shotgun, so we're going to take full advantage of the fact that we can just reach out and touch him. And job's done. Zia Poser is now the chief agent, Glaive is a commissar, Krios is now a captain, Bruno is now a captain. And unfortunately, Natalia was a good agent, but people die. Commander, our analysis of both zombie variants, the regular and the fat, suggests that there's some sort of evolutionary changes happening within these creatures. I think it's safe to assume that some further stage of the process may exist. I'll continue my research in this accord, but please understand that in order to do it correctly, I'll need to go step by step. In other words, if we happen to find several further stages of zombies, we should examine them in the order of their evolution. I mean, if they really do evolve. Gunther Mayer, strategist and tactician of the Cult of the Apocalypse. Colonel Mayer served as the highest-ranking member within the Motorrätsche Schützen, East Germany. Following its dissolution, he leveraged his influence within the armed forces to formulate a deadly insurgency campaign against the capitalist regime of the new German government. It appears that this is what he's been using his time and wealth to accumulate a vast privatized army whose chief business is attempting to find new technologies in order to overthrow the German government. Rich medical supplies. I mean, a motion scanner wouldn't be awful, I guess, at this point. Right, most of the Dragonfly got taken out, didn't they? Well, it's chances for these boys to train, so... Get them in jumpsuits, get them out there. Get it moving. In we go. Oh, just one something died. Oh, it's a Fenrir wolf. Well, to put it bluntly, the main reason why I'm using the Glock is that it's cheap, has a lot of bullets, and I can auto-fire with it. Also, very easy to obtain more ammo for it. Does no one have reaction fire? Sorry, puppy. Chosen of Dagon. This member of the Church of Dagon is similar in appearance to the Disciple of Dagon, but retains significantly more intelligence and even charisma. In captivity, the so-called Chosen spends most of his time in a meditative trance. This trance causes small changes in his body, like finger webbing or scale-like growths on his skin, which recede soon after the trance is broken. The Chosen seem to have no special role in the cult other than being examples to follow and are considered enlightened mystics by their brethren. Thomas Erickson, Sea Captain of the Church of Dagon. Captain of the fishing boat Reef Ranger, in recent years he seems to become infatuated with the Church of Dagon. They say his crewmen either fall to the pressure of joining him in his faith or meet a grisly death falling overboard, falling into running equipment, or being crushed by falling debris. He attributes this to the wrath of Dagon, and seemingly anyone who survives working with him becomes a member of the church. The document we have procured speaks of Cyberweb's project of developing portals to other dimensions. As improbable as it sounds, it seems that they've not only succeeded in doing just that, but of sending personnel and material through such dimension portals for quite some long time now, would suggest a major operation of theirs on the other side. The portal uses a medium called subspace and is highly unstable, which led to several accidents involving serious losses. In the end, however, Cyberweb developed a method of controlling it directly by hooking a battery of optronic supercomputers to it. Still, it is impossible to predict how long a portal will remain open. If we develop a way of tracking subspace disturbances caused by operating the portal, we can pinpoint it and dispatch a squad to seize it. Gabriel the Bone Father Nadeo. Medical doctor? Unknown affiliation. Also known as Mr. Skeletal in some circles, the Bone Father is an elusive figure responsible for several illegal operations culminating with removing the bones of his victims. In some cases, entire skeletal structures. It's unknown what happens to the bones he collects. Little evidence we have suggests that he collects them for a ritual of unknown purpose. Interpol's been notified. CF-105 Arrow Rumors. We have stumbled upon an interesting piece of history regarding the CF-105 fighter. Designed in Canada in the 1950s and widely acclaimed for its revolutionary design, the craft was cancelled before going into mass production. It seems that the reasons were somehow related to the secret war we're starting to unravel. Perhaps the plane was using some restricted tech, or maybe it went up against the interests of someone in power. Perhaps we can find our answers if we start digging. Yes, we can find the arrow. Cattle mutilation reported. Double-barreled shotgun. The weapon is primitive, but it can still be deadly against unarmored targets. Oh, whoops, I may have wasted some time. God, I just need something to connect to Promotion 3. Yes, you can. I got nothing better to use these researchers on right now, so... Need more knockouts right now, so I'll get some of those cooking. Oh, I'm glad I just sat on that, because I had to deal with another fucking heist. Oh, I've done my cult, I just need to get something else. Alright, boys and girls, pull out the real weapons for this one. Means I can then equip the van to go handle that. I need some source of alien to, get it going. I don't have enemy below, I don't have enemy above. Alright, let's go deal with Cyberweb again. Above ground looks clear. I tried to get alien, but I lost a good chunk of characters and all the sectoids died. Because God hates me. Well, that's a kill for Noob. And then got immediately slagged one hit through the front. Ouch. The poor scientist. Yeah, it really is either they do no damage or you die. There is no in-between. So he just looked like he used his high explosive for something. And your gun was unloaded for some fucking reason. Wonderful. No to use. Rios has done this shit once before. Target down. Gotta love a good old Dragunov. Target dropped. Alright, glaive into the breach. Breach is safe. The elite soldier actually did his goddamn job. You've also got the nicest armor that we will never have. So, yes, you do have to bullet sponge on occasion. Duck. Well, the elite soldier just took a round. And he somehow got a fucking thing of goddamn high explosive up there. Nice. Well, there goes Knife Tail. Really tired of running into the one guy who happens to have the high explosive. Letting implies that I'm intentionally getting him killed. However, I will say the casualty count is not good. Note a common theme of explosives. Or plasma, or having to respond to missions that'll otherwise tank my score if I ignore them. Fucking rat bastard. That is a lot of heat down that lane. Thankfully, he gone and dead. That, not so good. He's gone. He's gone. One of the doctors is carrying the MG60. Question is, can he even use that thing? Laser goes plink against Tritanium, thank God. Yeah, don't do that. You'll die. Even people who are good at this game will fucking lose dozens if they're not scumming. Oh, there was more down the lane. Wow, okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, that's high explosive at Glaive's foot. On turn 10. Oh my fucking god. Well, alright then. I mean, points are points. That is what they're there for. Nah, it's not even really all that big. It's just fucking assholes with goddamn high explosive all over the place. Probably still robots running around. Let's just say he's been around for a while. It's some vindication. When the Okay. Very fortunate that Krios is not dead. Though he may very well be dead here in a minute. How the fuck? I am genuinely curious how he got there. Well, got no time for that. I have to go and try and save my boy. Still not dead yet. Oh, there's a drop hole. Duck away so you're not dead. Jesus, I'm hurting like a motherfucker. And there's still more Android. Holy shit. This place is fucking misery. Well, time to go rooting out for the next fucking droid. Oh, he was right there. That's awfully convenient of you. Oh my fuck. Aquaplastics? The fuck are aquaplastics doing down here? Metapacks, military computers, that's good. Honestly, I'm not going to use these crossbows. Bill hooks I can switch out to something a little bit more convenient. Don't need nitro. Don't need the Chinese sniper. Don't need Barrett. Actually, MGs are relatively rare for me, so don't slag that. Never gonna get my hands on a mortar. Clubs are small. Well, I'm the commissar now, and R1 is now the senior agent. Gunner. Machine guns are generally too heavy and too complex to give them to normal agents. These guys have mastered their use, +1 strength and firing. Me and Zio get Gunner, Z Opposer and R1 get Executioner, R1 gets Overwatcher, and Zio gets Master of PKM. A moment to salute poor Glaive and Knifetail, who got fucking soda canned because, god damn it, enemies who have high explosive up their ass. And poor Noob, who got blasted in the first round because Overwatch. Yeah, well, the game's not been exactly pulling punches. Bat. 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 Oh, shit. Well, I got the guy with the double barrel, so that's good. And I'm pretty sure you have. I will double check this, however. Go get him, shit-curity. Op complete. Do I need abducted farmers for anything at this point? Not really. Yeah, you look pretty dead to me. Where are we at? Only on number 2. Yes, in jumpsuits. Church of Dagon operations. Commander, I've devised a plan on how to capture a cult leader. We already know that they can be found at parties devoted to Dagon, performing all sorts of evil rituals and probably enjoying themselves too. Now I have a fairly good idea on how to calculate when and where this ceremony will take place. I'll give you a call when I have something. I've got ammo. You know what? We'll work with this. We have arrived. Mr. Sniper up there, just taking them out one by one. R1 rolling down to deal with the clown car that is this enemy pod. 2 rounds in the guy's back, and he's dropped. Go get him, some annoying person. Not so good. Go get him, some other rookie. Not so good. Oh, God. Yeah, just shoot over R1's shoulder. I'm sure they appreciate that. The round in their ass is also something they appreciate, too. Well, well, actually, everyone came back, so, hey, we're doing all right there. Battle Scarred, R1, Bane of the Black Lotus, Zia Poser. Disciple of Dagon, an old model of military rifle. It is reliable and surprisingly graceful in the right hands. No, Commander, I assure you it is not possible to crossbreed deep ones with humans. There is no way these two life forms may produce any other kind of offspring. Their genomes are much too different. On the other hand, we already have seen things that literally should not be. VSS Ventores, Russian commando sniper rifle. It is capable of burst fire and can be concealed in small-sized luggage, but it's difficult to handle. So that was a useless tech. Enfield Revolver. This venerable weapon was a big hit with the British Army. However, that was a century ago, and so the Enfield's parameters compare poorly to modern firearms. Do I want meta? Not really. I want the military computer. Cult base detected. A major base of operations for Exalt. The building is heavily defended by numerous and well-armed troops. Sure, that can be a capstone for the day. Actually bring good guns for this one, too. Like, they're gonna have body armor. Even then, shotgun still has value just by spray and pray. Alright. These are not the people that should be doing this, but okay. And good to go. Someone's got a grenade launcher out there. And you just have an MG60 because you just happen to have one. There's a lot of dudes out there. Good hit for some annoying person, though. That is 3 grenade launchers on the field. And I conveniently can't see the guy in the back of one of them. Well, the guy who's got access to our ranger. Let's see. Actually, I can't see all the grenade launcher assholes. Fuck. I might just need to bail out of this, simply because I don't have eyes on grenade launcher assholes. Magic. Okay, all of my kit isn't blown up again, so that's good. Now they're switching fruity flavors. Well, we knew that was coming. And there goes another suit of good armor, and a good sniper, and... Okay, I'm just curious how much shit I just lost. And some annoying person will burn to death as they ran out of the fucking thing. Death Dealer Zeo. Okay, they actually didn't blow up any of our stuff, but unfortunately just lost a captain. I gambled it and lost the gamble. After we started looking for some new data on the CF-105, we were contacted by a member of the council, Mr. Miko Mustayawan. He claimed to act as a private person, not a council representative, and provided us with documentation which led us to a semi-abandoned base near Yellowknife. There we found what we assumed to be the last arrow in existence. It requires some renovation, but appears to be in working condition. Perhaps we could find some use for this venerable craft. It is a fighter, after all. Fuck it, at this point, start dumping off, like, bits over there. I've been having a lot of this kind of luck as of late today. My day started off stupidly well, and then, well, unfortunately, it all comes back around. Actually, I could probably just sell off the mini-me's. Well, the fun fact is that said alloys do not replace themselves. We can't get more. Oh, good, it's a massacre. A massacre of zombies. How flooded is the drop zone? Doesn't look horribly overwhelming. Never mind, I'm just fucking stupid. What's your melee skill, perchance? That's firing. You have a melee of 58. There might be a way to make this work. Nah, he's too busy nerfing cell tables again. Grab some knives and get to work. Oh. Wait, no, fuck. Oh. Oh, you still had reactions? Well, fuck. Well, there goes Stens. Nice. Usually zombies cook off all their TUs. That's fucking great. Well, so much for this melee training. Fuck it, pop it, we're out. Shambler Corpse. The creature is heavily muscled and indubitably very strong. Thick fur gives it good protection against cold, heat, chemicals, shockwaves, and small caliber firearms, but is somewhat flammable. It is technically a sloth, or at least their closest living relative, and is considered a living fossil. Well, may as well check out the aquaplastics while we're here. Well, at least the council's fucking happy with us this month. Senior 3, me, Lux, and Krios. Me and Krios are the only original surviving members, and that's not good because that means I've got 6 months until the alien invasion kicks its door in. Alrighty. I need to close up shop on that. I've been going way too long, and it's probably led to quite a few of these mistakes. So, who to pass the love off to? Oh, right, Dagon message. May Dagon watch over us. My brethren, the threat of the raiders from the doomed world grows. The divination of our emissaries to the depths have shed light on them, for we now know of them as a final doomed flailing of the world we leave, a blind lashing out by the combined forces of the uninitiated to end us. They see the touch of our master as a threat, unable to countenance that ours is the only path to salvation for us all. Thankfully, their own controllers see little reason to bless them. Though they besiege the very flesh of our faith, they barely pierce the skin. Outposts may fall, but our true homes in the temple remain far, far from their grasp. Let us meet them and give them the fight they seek. When they lie gutted and bleeding, they will know that we are right. Until the stars are right. Alright, so no other fancy messages. I am the only one doing UFO defense. Neat. Okay. Alright. Anyone got a raid they want to pass some love to? Also should double check how the count has grown. Oof, I think we've literally doubled the casualty count today. To be fair, a lot of those deaths were painful and unfortunate. Well, I don't have good armor. I had good armor, and then they started to use fucking high explosive at their feet, or TNT. Needless to say that, again, quite a few deaths were unfortunate today. Because it doesn't matter how good your armor is. When you get a soda can at your feet, you kiss your ass goodbye. But we are building back up, so that's what counts. There's gotta be someone on. Uh, huh. No, well, to be fair, it's 11 o'clock, so maybe I do just need to hang up the hat. Alright, in either case, have a good night, lads. Sorry that it kind of went there near the end, but we will persevere, we will endure, and we will hopefully find a Xeno so I can get some heavy tactical suits. That might actually reduce casualty rates. In either case, boy.